Hello there. How are you guys? Um, it's Thanksgiving. I had a turkey sandwich and celebrated some cannibalism, I guess. Because, as you can see, I am a turkey today. I hope this doesn't awaken anything in anyone, but if it does, it does. C'est la vie. Okay. Whew. I'm going to be working on this model today. Uh, I'm I'm working on her for a contest, or rather a challenge, on VGen, and I have a little bit of work done on her. Uh, ah, I'm trying to adjust the way have my desk set up, so I might be a little awkward today. Not that I'm not awkward all the other times. um, Sorry about being gone for so long. I my family decided to go to Disneyland for an early Thanksgiving, and it was hell. um, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that, but uh, I never want to go to that place again. Even though it was very charming. It was very charming, but uh, the chaos, the unbridled capitalism, the children, the Disney adults, it was awful. Absolutely awful. It was nice to see my family though. That was nice. That was very nice. But I didn't enjoy the mouse or the rat. I've been gone for quite a long time, so I'm a little awkward right now. If you don't think I'm awkward, then I'm not awkward, but I feel like I am. Uh, I'm also a turkey, and what do turkeys do on Thanksgiving? They get baked. uh, yeah. Gominda, sorry. That's just how it's gonna be today. Um, but I had an energy drink, so I should be at least present. I I had a really weird dream the other day where I I was hiding gold from these like zombie-like creatures that were like ancient humans because I had to pay rent. And it was the most stressful dream I've ever had. The zombies were just like really calm individuals just looking for gold. And I was so freaked out. I don't know what that says about me. I'm not describing. Yeah, landlord zombies. I almost want to take the zombies over regular landlords. Lord. But yeah, I hid all my money in a guitar, and it shook a little bit, and they were like, what's shaking in your guitar?" And I was like, "It's part maraca too." And that was stupid, but that's what Dream Me did. So this challenge that I'm working on is it's to create an art piece with the theme wishes. And so I made a birthday cake clown girl because wishes and birthday cakes go hand in hand, and birthdays have clowns, and I thought it would be cute. Literally, only reason is because I wanted to draw a cute clown girl. I I went to visit my friend in Santa Fe before my Disneyland trip. Uh, I live in New Mexico, land of enchantment. I don't think that copied, but it's supposed to be a wink. Or maybe I just can't wink. Nope. um, but it was so much fun. There was a place I used to work at in Santa Fe, and it has become my favorite place in the whole world. Honestly, screw Disneyland, let me go to this place in Santa Fe. But I got to see all my friends from that place, but I couldn't even buy the product with an employee discount anymore. And it's chocolate. So it's like, I understand, because like the tariffs are raising chocolate prices as well as prices on all kinds of other things. But that's me getting a little political. uh but they had to raise the product by $2, and it was already expensive. And it's just really upsetting. And I could tell that the owner was trying to save costs by cheapening the box that the chocolate came in, because he wants people to have a good product rather than nice packaging. And yeah. But they did give me a free chocolate, so that was nice. Don't tell the boss. Wink. I have to start saying it now because I guess I can't wink. It's sometimes I troll around on Reddit. I say troll, but that's mostly just because I like the way that sounds. But I skulk around it looking for things, usually on the Live 2D forums. And I saw someone asking for a trade, Live 2D rigging for model art. And it was right before I had finished Wishes, drawing her, that is. And so I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And I'm so excited to do it because I could tell that the artist put in a lot of hard work to make their model. But at the same time, the file was completely unusable. So I'm having to do a lot of extra work. And I am so happy to do it because I'm so proud of this person for how they're like experimenting and trying new things in art. And so I will suffer. Though I already got all the work done, I just need to rig it now. Sorry, I get a little... Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just restart this. So... I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, mantras. I kind of zone out during mantras. I like to listen to them because they remind me to be calm and relaxed. It's like a little break in between everything. But right now I'm just listening to some of my favorite songs, my liked playlist. You could see it down in the bottom. Right now, I am blessed with an Ado song. She is my goddess. If I could ever talk to Ado, I would be so happy. But unfortunately, I don't think that will ever happen. I have been trying to learn Korean because in the future I want to move to Korea. Because they have good benefits for working people. I know there's a couple of issues with work-life balance and things like that, but honestly, I think it sounds like a lot of fun. And I'm not bad at learning languages, but Korean is so hard. Like, it's easy to read. It's so easy to read. But speaking it, oh my goodness, it's so hard to speak for me. That being said, though, when I was in the airport in California, I overheard some Korean people speaking, and I could understand a little bit, so I was really proud of myself. Now, if only I could, join in the conversation with my limited vocabulary. Does it look like I have a bum eye right now? Maybe it's just the way I'm looking. I don't know. I looked over at my model and she was like Quasimodoing it. Okay, that looks fine. That looks fine. Now we're gonna do this. I am getting a hankering for watching some JoJo's. And I have no way of doing that. So I'm a little frustrated. I might just have to read a little bit of the manga. I prefer reading manga over watching anime, but the JoJo anime is just done so well. It's a blessing. Oops, messed this up. I'm gonna go ahead and hide her face so that I can see the head shape better. Okay, that'll be fine. Because otherwise, it's gonna be a mess. I did add a new emoji. I don't know if I can... Can I send it? Wee! It's kind of stupid, but I put a lot of love into making it. Unfortunately, I can only upload animated emotes to the subscriber tier, but I will make a still version for followers because I want them to have some fun too. Oops, what the heck is this? Okay, that was probably important, but who cares? So I am hosting an event in my hometown. I don't live there anymore, but I still really care about the place and the people there. And oops, that's why it was being weird. I need to stop talking, I need to start focusing, but you know, that wouldn't make a very fun stream now, would it? I'm hosting an event in my hometown. I don't live there anymore. Just recapping for myself. But I'm really excited for this event to happen. And the only problem is it's a first year thing, so no one's interested in helping out. but I know it's gonna do so well. And I have so many people willing to help me, and I'm really excited to do it. And it's for a good cause. I'm excited. I I don't know. I want to do some good in this world. Though that seems to be a lot to ask in these times. I don't know. Being kind is my favorite thing to do. Like, I love complimenting people. And I don't know, just seeing the smile on their face after you say, like, oh, you look good in purple, or I like your nails, or ay, que guapo. You know? It's so fun, you know? Everyone likes to be complimented. And the only reason I thought of that is because I was at Sam's Club the other day. Very southern of me, I know. And this old lady had such a sour look on her face. She was so sad. It could just been wrinkles, you know, like forming her face. But I don't know. I felt drawn to say something to her. And I said, "I hope you have a good day." And she cried a little bit. And she was like, "Oh, bless you, bless you." And I don't know. It was really sweet. I don't know. I think human connection is very important. And we're all getting a little jaded by it. Not by anyone's fault. It's hard to have trust in people right now, but I strive to, and that's why I fall for all kinds of scams. That's not an invitation to try and scam me. Just FYI. I think it's kind of funny. I have my thing where I don't like to cuss because angels don't swear. Uh I should have a swear jar and have to put goofy things in there for whenever I do slip up. But I have some of these songs on my playlist and they don't match that vibe. I have fun with this kind of music though. I like I like so many kinds of music. Like, do you guys have any sort of weird musical taste? I I'm obsessed with all music, so I will happily take recommendations. There's a an art charity thing, I guess. It was good. How was yours? I ate a turkey sandwich. um but there's this art auction thing where you draw a 5x7 or create a 5x7 work and you send it in and they will appraise it and then sell it, and it goes to funding, not buying. It goes to funding schools. And I don't know, I think I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do something in a pencil rather than digital because digital is content versus traditional, which is emotion. I don't know. That's weird. Good. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Uh, I spent time with my parents right before at the old Disneyland, and thank you. I didn't remember that I had pulled it up, so earlier in the stream it was like this. Give me just a second. It was like this. Hello there. It was such a shock to me. Even I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I thought I'd do something silly. If you guys ever have any requests for costume ideas, let me know. And I don't know, I love drawing designs like this. So I'm trying to think of other goofy things to do in between pretty outfits. This was definitely a concept that I came up with while eating turkey. Round Cake, if you're still there, why didn't you say anything about my turkey costume? You acting like this is normal? You right, you right. I feel kind of like called out right now. But that's fine, I walked into that. This song is Silsila Ichahataka. It's Hindi, I can't say it. Not without some practice. It's one of those beautiful movies I've ever seen. Gorgeous. Absolutely fantastic. It has the worst plot. It makes me enraged to watch. It makes me absolutely furious to watch this movie even though it's so gorgeous. Because the plot is so stupid. I also hate the leading actor. I just find him to be annoying. So... And to find a Bollywood actor annoying... I don't know. They're kind of hammy. I love it. I love it. But it's very hammy. Ah! I forgot to add the frame. My friend recently got me to watch Kaiju number 8. She's really excited about it. She's gonna cosplay from it. And it was kind of fun, but I didn't like the girl with the blonde pigtails, and I happened to draw a character with exactly the same hairstyle. Exactly the same hairstyle. It's mostly the same hairstyle. But, I didn't like her at first, but she ended up being okay. Kaiju 8 was cool, but not really my thing. I don't know. A lot of people are saying it was gory and that you know, couldn't watch it on an empty stomach, but I didn't think it was that bad. It was kind of gross, yeah, but I'm gonna go advertise at another event that happens to have voice actors. Wink. And the voice actor for my friend's favorite character is gonna be there, and she's really excited about that. I don't like seeing voice actors personally. I think they're a fun part of cons because, you know, you get to see someone that brought life to a character. But the last one we went to, it was really upsetting. It was disappointing. I won't say which actor, but we all my friends and I went up, and we were wearing merch of his 3 biggest roles. And he didn't even speak to us. And I'm like, if anything, you could have just said hi. And I get, you know, like, they say hi to all these people all day, every day. It must get exhausting. But I was zooted, so I was everyone's friend at that time. And I was being a little fun happy times. And yeah, not a single word, didn't even acknowledge us. looked off to the side, and then they were like, that his assistant was like, would you like him to say a line? It'll be $50. And I'm like, sir. Sir. But the con itself was fun because I went with good people. I used to have a lot of anxiety around cons. Not really sure why. I know I used to go to them a lot, but something happened. And can't remember most of it, but I do remember that cons used to give me really bad anxiety. And I've slowly gotten over that. And it's fun because I no longer have that fear. I also have medication now, so. I tend to make the hair really badly, just because I'm not very good at drawing hair. And it translates to being really difficult to rig. I'm gonna get back into dancing. I made that Vroid. I got an Xbox Connect. I didn't know that you needed an adapter for it. I had the original Connect, but it you have to mess with it because my computer's too modern, and you know, they stopped updating the Xbox 360 drivers in like 19,600. I don't know. I just started trailing off saying numbers. I tried to mess with it, but slime body trackers. Ooh. But I'm gonna start dancing again. The body trackers are so cool. Like a tracking suit? Or like the little arm things? I'm thinking about trying to go into VR chat. (1996 BC) Roman time crap. I'm getting better. I was about to say my favorite word, which is the S word. But I didn't because I'm learning and my swear jar idea is keeping me more accountable. Yeah. Shiver me timbers. I think it's close to that. It's close. Sorry, I'm jamming out to this song. I used to dance to this a lot, but I never learned it all the way. Why did I do this all out of order? I have a minor obsession with K-pop industry stuff. I just think it's so... It's like... It's so dark. It's my drama factory, other than Amberlynn. And... I forget where I was going with that, but... Something juicy happened recently, and I... wish I could remember. Y'all probably aren't interested in K-pop though, so that's okay. Pop. K-pop. That was bad. When I was in California, I went to this dive bar to I went to this dive bar with my family, and they were having karaoke, and we were all excited except for my dad because he doesn't do that. He's a voygo. And I sang this song. It was very nice. But then the DJ called me out by name because I didn't follow his rules exactly. Because I didn't know the rules exactly. And it made me mad, so I left. I don't know. It wasn't fun. That was kind of bratty of me, but it was embarrassing. Everyone looked at me. And I was one of the few people that was doing karaoke. He should have been grateful that my horrible voice that my horrible voice graced their presence. One of my favorite things about California, some of my family lives in California, and specifically it's this one dive bar. I love dive bars. I've been in some really rough ones, but they're always fun. The people are interesting. What was I going with that? Oh, dive bars. There's this little dive bar. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to give away my spot, but it is the most fun karaoke that you could ever imagine. The DJ is so good. He gets out little instruments and plays them with you. It's really great. He'll sing the duet with you even if he's never heard it, and he does it well. It's so much fun. The drinks are a little weak, and there's this dog that is probably older than me. It just sits on this it sits. I got a little lisp right there. It sits on this old couch and shakes just the whole time. It looks like it's made of dust. And I love that bar. I don't really like drinking very much. I I don't really like drinking that much, but I used to, and my favorite kind of drinks are like tiki drinks. And my friend and I went to Prague, and we traveled like halfway across the city to go to this one tiki bar, and it was very nice, but at the same time it was a little intimidating because we were so far away and neither of us could speak Czech. Are you confused about the dog? Like, I'm not sure what the huh is in reference to. I've just been prattling on about nothing. Is this gas, gas, gas? Oh, her name is Daisy. I wish I could like describe better how this dog looks so decrepit. It looks like a zombie, or not a zombie, a mummy, but like unwrapped. It doesn't have hair. It just has like fuzz. And I'm always worried that it's just gonna keel over. But she keeps going, knock on wood. I think she's outlived 3 of my aunt's dogs. She's probably outlived a lot of dogs. Oops. gas, gas, gas. Sorry, the voice crack. This song is so funny. I listen to it a lot. It gets me really pumped up. I love Initial D. It's such a fun anime. I like anime like that. I wish they'd pick up the Ice Shield anime again. I'm gonna get rid of the bangs real quick. I posted on TikTok today, much to my chagrin, but it was probably the most cursed video I've ever made, and it was just me and the turkey dancing to a song. And I'm scared to check the reaction. I haven't opened it since I posted it. I'm not a big TikTok girly. Oh, Disney? Let me kind of talk about some of the trauma that I have. So we stayed off resort, but nearby, so we could walk. I've never seen more chaos than the breakfast bar at 7 a.m. It was... Children were jumping off counters. They were screaming. Cheerios were flying. It was crazy. Crazy. And then the lines, it was definitely normal Disney, but like, it's so rigged. The whole system is like designed to just sap you of all your money. And I got scammed a lot, so maybe not scammed, but cheated. The hotel ladies never gave me correct change, and I was too exhausted to check it, which is on me, but it happened 3 times, so that's you know. I went to the bar and I got a drink they called a love machine, and it was an amaretto sour with strawberry puree. But I instead asked for blackberry puree because I don't really like strawberries. And she charged me $7 more than the original for a special order. And I was just like, it was insane. Like, a special order should not cost more than half of the drink cost. It was a subtle thing. It was, I got a soda, and it was $4 and some cents. And I got $10 back. And I think they do that a lot. And I know a lot of people who can't count change, and it's really sad. And I wish school was better for them. I'm deeply troubled by public school. Oh gosh. I taught middle school for a little bit, and it was awful. I had a kid get pepper sprayed in my class. Thankfully, it was an art class, so I had one of those eye wash stations. But I'm like, why does an 8th grader need pepper spray? Middle school. So I think they were 13-year-olds. And yeah, 13-year-olds are... I'm like having PTSD flashbacks. They're crazy. Crazy. And at the same time, I was really happy to be able to help out with them. But I was not supported by my fellow teachers at all because I've not been trained to be a teacher. It's just schools around where I live, they are desperate. So most of the teachers are like substitute teachers, and all you need is a high school diploma for that. I'm a perpetual student. I haven't graduated college yet, but I will within the next year, supposedly. Hopefully. And once I do that, I can really start making things work. But where was I going with that? Oh, so I didn't have any training as a teacher, and so it was rough. Some of the kids really liked me, others hated me. I pretended to predict the future, and one of the girls asked me if I was a witch. And I said yes. And I was like, do you want to feel the power? Because I love teasing people. And so I had her put her hands like almost touching her own hands, like you're gonna clap, but not touching. And I did the same thing. And I was like, come closer. And so she brought her hands near mine. And I just blew out of my nose really hard. Like, you know, blew air out of my nose. And it touched her hands. And she screamed. I felt so bad afterwards, but it was so funny. And that's why I got fired from being a middle school teacher. But that's okay. It was literal torture. I fainted in class because those kids were just crazy. Yeah, I'm serious. It's kind of embarrassing, but yeah, I was asked to resign. For being a witch. It's good times, good times. I taught some kids some good lessons, though, life lessons. Like, I don't know, just about being kind. I was a little grumpy with this one group of boys, and they ended up being some of my favorites at the end of my time at the school. I love this song. It has Santana in it, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's Santana. Santana's amazing. I got to see him. He was playing nearby. I used to work in a museum. And I have quite a few goofy stories from the time in the museum. One of them being we had an exhibit that was guitars, and it had all these guitars from super old ones to like guitars Metallica used and stuff like that. And I got to see all these cool guitars, and I didn't know a single one of the groups at the time. And it was kind of embarrassing, but not as bad as other things. I knew all the storybooks in the storybook museum, but I don't know anything about musical instruments. I'm not very musical. I used to be musical. I used to love singing, but in school I decided I didn't want to do it anymore, so I got out of practice. I'm taking lessons right now though, just because I like to be good at things. And my friend is a really good singer. And she's teaching me. I did. It was the war. Just kidding. That was really embarrassing. I shouldn't have done that. The war. The war of middle school. Middle school is the most cursed time for any. These angle. No, don't clip that. With the turkey body too. Oh dear. I've just been struggling with this head. I'm also totally zoning out because Pirates of Penzance is playing right now. Right now. I kind of had a mini stroke, I guess. Right now, Pirates of Penzance is playing, and I love Pirates of Penzance. I used to listen to it every day in art class, so I know it by heart. And Pirates of Penzance, I tried to listen to the Philharmonic version of it to hear some really good singers, but unfortunately, they don't know how to put stink on things. And Pirates of Penzance needs some stink on it. Oh, getting back to Disney nonsense. We got the lightning passes because my mom went through a travel agent, and I think it was kind of a stupid thing to do, but I love my mom, so I support her. But they got us lightning passes, and it's the most broken, stupid system. You have to, like, reserve it, and it fills up so fast that you can go into the park at 7 a.m. because you have to be there. You have to have checked in. And they have Face ID. Face ID at Disney. Face ID at Disney. It was so creepy. But, what was it? I just got so enraged by the Face ID at Disney. You can get there at 7 a.m. and the first opening for a Lightning Pass ride will be at like 6 p.m. And like all of them are like that. So it's like, why even bother doing it? And if you miss your time, you miss your time. And I didn't mind waiting in lines because my family was there and we all got to talk while we waited, but it was a lot of waiting in lines. Good lesson in patience. I think I'm just gonna start over. But I am gonna open up a, yeah, I think it's this one. I am doing a trade for a person on Reddit. I was trying to say that earlier, like way earlier. And this is their model. They're gonna draw me some art. I'm gonna rig their model. And so I'm gonna start working on this because the angles are giving me chest pains. And most of these layers are this artist layers, but I did have to condense things a little bit because they happen to add a insane amount of folders and layers. So when I first got it, I couldn't even open it in Live 2D. But I went in, I condensed some layers, moved things around a little bit, and now I can work on it. I got my first A rank on Uma Musume. It's Urara. She's one of my favorites. She's so cute. But she's my first A rank. And I have no idea how I got it. It was the Unity Cup magic. But, ah! Beans! I was around a bunch of kids, so I had to practice my non-swears. Apparently lots of them are from Bluey. The song always makes me think of Uma Musume. I have no idea why. Okay. I'm gonna make sure to stretch it a little bit so that it doesn't shrink. Okay. I'm actually gonna just take all of the layers of the eye and make 2. Oh, 50 points? That's painful. That's so nice nature coded. I think the event is kind of funny. They were so much like, get the support cards! Get the support cards! God dang it! Because, like, no one likes scouting for the support cards. They're cute, but they're not the girls. I think this art is really cute. And like I said, you could tell that the artist did a really good job making sure everything was shaded and highlighted. It's really impressive, actually. It may be a little pixelated because I had to shrink it. It was very big. But it's not as bad, like, from a normal. Yeah, no, I do support cards when they're free. Okay, and I'm gonna make the eye kind of move down and squish. Uma Musume is pretty nice about giving away free gems, though. Carrots. Free carrots. I have a little bit of a vendetta. The marijuana is kicking my ass. Oh. I didn't finish it! I didn't finish it! The plant is kicking my butt right now. I have a bit of a vendetta against Rice Shower. Uh, just because I got her really early on, and she's, theoretically, of course, yes, of course. Wink. It's not letting me wink. I just can't wink, I guess. um, in Minecraft, I guess that's what people say, huh? But, what was I saying? Probably wasn't important. Just me being... Just me being crazy. Okay, I think that looks nice. And then I'm gonna hit select. And this. Oh, Vendetta against Rice Shower. Thank you. I got her early on in the game, and I wasn't good enough at playing to ever complete her run. And so all my friends are like, you gotta scout for the Super Creek mummy. And I'm like, I would, but what if I get Rice Shower? And they immediately stopped, and they were like, you're right. What if we get Rice Shower? We're a family of Rice Shower haters here. She's so cute, though. I love her. I wish she wasn't so difficult to play. It's really fun for me to rig other people's models, because I know how I'm gonna draw the layers. Phenomena? I don't think I've gotten her. Has she been released yet? Mine is... Oh, there's so many. I think it's Air Groove. Don't ask me why. Because I honestly don't know why. I thought the name was familiar because I looked through because I was going to draw them all at one time. I might still do it, but I don't really like drawing fan art. But, yeah, I'm really excited for Manhattan Cafe. And I just got Digital Agnes. I'm not good with their names. This song is really funny. I listen to it mostly because it makes me laugh. It's kind of fun and groovy, but my favorite part is, I'm a boy, you are a girl. Her eyes scare you? I think they're so cute. Does that look okay? Who else do I like? I like Simbali Rudolph. I think she's really cool. Urara. The one whose name I can't pronounce. But honestly, it'd be easier to name one I don't like. Because that's literally just TM Opera. TM Opera O. Maybe Daiwa Scarlet. I hate her hair. But even then, I like them. I like them. Nice Nature, I think I would really like a lot. I just haven't played her that much. I've played her once. Early game. But I like how she's like, I want to be... I want to be a debuffer. And I'm like, that's noble of you. Yeah. I think Buena Vista's coming out soon, though. I know, it's so fun to play it with her. I did really well in the last cup. I think it was Virgo, the Virgo Cup. I did really well, considering how I've done in other ones. This artist did the eye shines on the same layer as the eyes, so I went ahead and duplicated them. And I don't know how this is gonna look, but hopefully it looks okay. I might just delete them. I meant to fix that when I was cleaning up the art and cutting things. But I say cleaning up, I mean like condensing. I like team trials. I suck at them, but I have fun doing them. My favorite thing is when you click on the room to do team trials and they look at you like that one picture of all the girls staring at you with the cups. And they're just like, are we gonna race? It's funny. Very Mean Girls. One of my friends has never seen Mean Girls, and if it's the last thing I do, I will make sure that she watches it. Not because I think it's an amazing movie, but because it's iconic. It's like Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. Stray Kids, a K-pop group, just came out with a new song. It's not very good. I don't like it. It might grow on me, but it feels like they saw K-pop Demon Hunters and how popular it was, and we're like, well, we know what we're gonna do. It's iffy. This is gonna make me sound really old and out of shape. I promise I'm not this old out of shape normally. I was doing the dance for this, and it was so fun that I went a little too hard and threw out my back. So I'm not allowed to dance this song anymore. I just need to stretch more before I dance. But like, it's so fun, and it has lots of like... And so I went a little too crazy. You would say I was a maniac. I went to Santa Fe recently to see my friend. I mentioned that earlier. And another thing that happened is I hung out at her work. I was working on stuff. They have a maker's space. So I was just kind of piddling around on that. And this lady came in for a class, and she had the worst takes on food. She was saying like this one restaurant, my favorite restaurant in Santa Fe, was not good. The sauce was too weak. It wasn't flavorful. And so when my friend asked what we wanted to do for food, I said, this place. And we got it. And this lady was like, oh, that smells delicious. I gotta have some. What is it? And my friend was like, oh, it's this restaurant. And she didn't talk about food for the rest of the day. But she kept going on about how good these waffles were at this one place. And I'm like, no offense, but waffles are just kind of good. I mean, you you can have a bad waffle, but it's usually when it's like cold. I don't know. Waffles are good. No one say, do you like waffles, or else I will rage quit right now. I also can't type at all. They are good, but like, you know what I'm saying? When it's like, when someone's like, you have to go for these really good waffles, it's like, you can get good waffles anywhere. I'm not much of a breakfast person, but I do like all of those things. My favorite food is popcorn. Exactly. Even cold Disney waffles that are shaped like Mickey Mouse and have probably been touched by 5,000 kids. Those are still good mediocre waffles, but still good waffles. And yeah, popcorn. I'm an old person. My whole family is kind of obsessed with popcorn. I know how to make really good popcorn, and I refuse to eat popcorn from a microwave. I'm a popcorn snob. Little clouds, you know? Plasma. If it's not popcorn, it's katsu curry or a Greek salad. Lamb burgers, you know? I like things with a little funk on it. I went to this one ice cream place in the Castro of San Francisco, and we decided to stop at this ice cream parlor, and I was looking at the flavors, and they were nice, but nothing really stood out to me. And they asked me what I liked, and I said, "Oh, I like frozen yogurt," and they were like, "Oh, because of the chocolate? We have chocolate." And I was like, "No, I kind of like how it's a little sour." And I saw the girl behind the counter visibly gag. And then we made eye contact. And she said, "I'm so sorry." And I think it's so funny. Because I didn't mean it for it to sound like that, but it did sound like that. And every time I think about frozen yogurt, I think about that reaction. And I feel a little shame, but I do. I love frozen yogurt. There's this place in the town I'm currently living in, and I used to come visit here all the time when I was younger. And I'm surprised it's still in business. And it's frozen yogurt. So I'm really happy, and I wish I could go there more often, but it's in a really inconvenient location, not position. I don't need to do that. I have started playing this one game. It's kind of goofy. I like Chinese dramas, like historical dramas and martial arts movies and things like that. And it's a resource management game, and I literally stayed up till 6 a.m. playing it. And it was no bueno. But I had so much fun with it, I couldn't stop. I am probably gonna go. It's been a wonderful time. Uh, I just feel my energy crashing. And there's some more turkey in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna go have some of that and probably get back to that game because I mentioned it and now it's on my mind. It stays on my mind, think about it all the time, you know? That kind of thing. So happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you had a great day. Take some Tums if you have heartburn. That's some advice from old me. Thank you again. I had fun. And I will see you Saturday at 7. I promise. I won't play the game till 6 a.m. again. Okay, Saturday at 7, Mountain Standard Time. Goodbye. Let me figure out how to end the darn stream.